huge joke right there. I'll feature myself again. Wonderful melody for all of you since he's joining our group. So way back in the 30s and the 40s, there weren't too many women singing in our nightclubs back in those days. And so there was a lot of men that took a lot of those jobs, but they had to learn to sing the soprano and then the alto parts. And so we had to learn how to sing in our head voice and not in our chest voice. So we sing in our head voice. It's normally in falsetto. It was high, what we call leo ki-e, which is a very unique way for Hawaiian men to sing. And they used to sing back in those days, taking those soprano and alto parts. So we're going to go up there in the Himalayas, in the Ko'olaus, taking you to our island of Kauai and their beautiful bay known as Na Bilibili. What's up? Yeah, I recognize those two people over there. You can come sit down, no? Hi. What my son does for you, Na Bilibili. Bring up our two boys again for all of you. As I mentioned, the island of Kauai is our favorite island. I learned this hula when I was a pupil of Dr. Hula back in 1979 is when I learned this. It's probably one of the first hula I ever learned under his tutelage. Takes us to the east side of the island of Kauai, one of the most beautiful sights. If you haven't been to Kauai lately, go along the east coast. It's just breathtaking. We take you to a very secluded beach area known as Lumahai. It was made famous, the movie Bali High, South Pacific. It was filmed at that luscious shoreline. But to the ancient kings and queens of that island, they would often visit that area of Lumahati, especially at low tide, it would expose all of the reefs along the bay. And those particular reefs were very smooth, only that particular area. And so all the children would often frolic along the shoreline and on the shoulder of these reefs, and they could run and slide and not get hurt or cut at all. It was just that smooth. And Darrow Lupunoi was a very unique hula instructor. He was very big, 600 pounds actually. Yeah. So but he was incredibly talented as a choreographer and well known for the male hula. In fact, one of the most renowned of them all. And he taught us this particular hula basic step called pt.4. Pt.4 refers to a caterpillar, but it's really a heel-toe thing. And this beautiful move that the men make that's quite hard to master. It takes quite a while to get this particular move down. But for many years we called it Michael Jackson Hawaiian style, basically. So that's what we call it nowadays. But the move is called the pt.4, and it's one of our favorite moves to share with you. It's a way of describing what it's like to slip and slide on the reefs of Lumahati. And so I want to have him do a little solo for you because when he was growing up, he would come to hula, as a little boy. Of course, 1 second attention span, right? Maybe 3 seconds. He'd run around. I'd be on the puzzle drum. He'd come hit the puzzle, run around. I'd be on the ipu heke, hit the ipu. No touch, my just go play. But as he was growing up, he would mimic me with chanting and stuff. It's on video. It's totally cool stuff. And the girls would egg him on to do it too. And it's just a wonderful memory. And now he's a wonderful hula dancer. I couldn't ask for a son that can dance the hula and do it well. I loved dancing the hula back in the 70s and the 80s. And if I didn't have to get old, I'd still be doing it as strong as I possibly can. If I was to do it with him, I'd be about a tad behind on him. But he's been wanting to do this song for the longest time growing up. Dad, I want to dance this song. No, like you cannot dance this song. Dad, I want to dance this song. No. You cannot. Someday someday when you're older, you can do the song. Now that he's older, it's the favorite song that he likes to do. It's called the Keyhole Hula or Kawohai. And it's a song that, back then, in the old days, we didn't have to lock our doors and everybody was family, everybody knew each other, all the neighbors, everyone. But one day someone came home a little too early, and for the first time, found the door locked, windows closed. What's going on? So the only thing you have to do was to look through the keyhole to see what was going on the other side. A little hanky-panky whoopie Hawaiian style. So the person outside is not invited. Wow, that person is not so happy. And so the song is Kawohai, then another rascal side of horn music, which is why he could not do the song until he was older. Just because. But we promised to knock on your door first. It goes like this. Deep breaths. But that's Hawaiian wedding. Always wrestle to some degree. A lot of our compositions always refers to something of love and romance and companionship. Often compared to nature and the things that occur in nature occur with our human beings. So Hawaiians are very akamai in that way, in the way they compose in old Hawaii. Here's one of our favorite songs from way back. Another wonderful composer, the late Dennis Kamakani, wrote some beautiful songs of Hawaii. Speaking of the honeysuckle flower, now once again comparing lovers to the beautiful flowers of Hawaii and how we personify them. Many flowers of Hawaii have certain characteristics and personalities, so do we as human beings. So we often tie that together to show the beauty of our nature and that of the human being. Let me share with you one of our favorites. put my hand, my wife called it, pull on it. surfing, making lanes, going fishing, joining all those wonderful parties. Susie and Betty. Just right for me. Oh, yeah, oh, when Susie and I, yeah. She got such pretty eyes, just right for me. Oh, yeah, oh, when Susie and I, yeah. We gather flowers to string some days, beating the margins, Susie and I. We gather flowers to string some days, beating the margins, Susie and I. We go surfing down in Waikiki. Oh, the spring waves come, Susie and I. We go out surfing down in Waikiki. Those whispering waves come, Susie and I. We go fishing down at Kailua Kanikapila. We down moonlight, Susie and I. We go out fishing down Kailua Kanikapila. Beneath the moonlight, Susie and I. Father and Son, hallelujah. Aina ina mai, ana puana, aunea oe, Susie and I. Aina ina mai, ana puana, aunea oe, Susie and I. We're going to take you back to our favorite island, Kauai. Trinity, a song that was composed to reflect the beauty of our kings, our chiefs, who were once rulers of these islands, their families, how they traversed these islands as well. This is the Pa'alima Kahines, Identical Kahine. Back in the old days, when the royal court would appear, they would have this big feather standard, very large, they go up to 12, 18 feet sometimes. I'm also the royal court chairperson of the royal court, and And so I know the beauty of the kahili, but also the deep responsibilities that we have when the Royal Court often appears. And we've had many appearances throughout the month of September, which is the peak season of celebrating all our festivals. And the court appears throughout the entire year, but their peak season is when we promote the Aloha Spirit through the month of September. So we've done about 21 appearances. We just had one yesterday, and we have another one tomorrow. It's a very proud thing to do, to be the chairperson of this beautiful historical past of our kings and queens, and how we follow our disciplines and how the royal ranks are with our protocols and our etiquette. And the reason why she has this pa'alima kahili, because when they would travel far distances, they could not take those really big feather standards, so they would make the small ones. And our kaliwahine, or our ladies in waiting, would often carry these along the royal court, so that the royal feathers as well as the royal colors were continued to be symbolized wherever they went among the islands. As we know, if you go to Kaneohe, you come to Kailua Kanikapila, you go to Kamanawa, you become a malikini of the area. Just because we live on this side of the island doesn't mean you are from Kamanawa if you live in Kailua. And so they would often make sure that you pay homage to the people of those areas. You would always say your name, where you're from, and what is your purpose. And the kahili represents those things. And so we take you to the island Kauai in a composition I wrote many years ago that depicts the Nazarene king of that island. His name was Kailua Kanikapila, who was quite popular in terms of his love for his people. As we take you to this island, we also lost a kukuhula that lived on that island. Her name was Leina Alukavao. She was a very wonderful kukuhula, died too young, 51 years old. And she was well known as Mary Monarch for entering. But I've known her very well. And when she heard this song, she fell in love with this song. So I just want to recognize her because we have to be happy that we got to live today. Because no one can promise us tomorrow. So don't forget to say I love you to your loved ones. The song is entitled Kahili Nai, Kahili because of the Kahili. Nai refers to overcoming or to conquer, to be triumphant, to overcome the things that we have to face, the obstacles in life. When people pass, and we have to deal with those, with that grief. And so this is the symbol of it. And this is my daughter right here. It's not often that there's a hula with the kahili or the pa'alima kahili, because this is not a proper implement of the hula, more like a prop in the hula. So we share it with you. For our dear friend, Leina